Hello friends, welcome to your 25-minute beginner glutes and core workout. My name is Lene, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 4 of week 1 of Body Blueprint, which is the guided workout program I've designed to help you build or strengthen your movement foundation so you can feel strong and confident in all your workouts now and for the rest of your life. All you need today is some space to work on, a clear view of your screen, and maybe a resistance band, but you can totally do this body weight. Of course, we are still in the beginner week of this program, so if all you have is your body weight and you just want to take things slow and get used to the movements, that is totally fine. If you want to add an extra challenge, grab a resistance band. The more tense that band is, the harder this is gonna be. Now we have a warm-up and a cooldown included today, so this is your one-stop shop, and the main workout is going to consist of 5 supersets, working 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off, to really get used to those movements and allow the muscles to recover. And I will sprinkle in a couple longer rest periods in there just to really make sure we're letting those muscles relax before moving on to the next thing. It's gonna be lots of fun. I hope you're ready to feel the burn. Let's get moving. All right, friends, we're gonna start with side-to-side squats. So relax the shoulders down. We're gonna step it out, sink the booty down to the heels, step over and down and over. Ooh, as I get into the bottom of that squat, I can feel my glutes are sore. So today it's gonna be very interesting to see how I fare. We're really just gonna warm up the body, and today's workout is going to consist of a bunch of basic movements that over the next 3 weeks we will advance. Okay, feel free to hold on to something if you need or have your hands out, but we are simply going to lift and lower the knee, having that leg bent at 90 degrees, flexing the foot, and really squeeze from that side glute to lift that knee as high as you can. Fixing your gaze on a spot in front of you is really going to help you be able to keep your balance. All right, we're going to take that leg, straighten it, and we're going to swing it back and forth. I'm going to turn slightly to the side so I don't demolish my set. You can start nice and low, and as that hip joint opens up, you can start swinging higher out in front and behind. Okay, let's do those two things on the other side, starting with the standing fire hydrant. You can even pop your hand on that outer glute, really feel it squeeze as we lift the knee. And get ready, we're gonna swing it out. Start low and eventually kick higher and higher. All right, have your legs separated slightly. We're just gonna twist side to side, have those elbows lead the way. And as we twist over, we pop onto the toes of the opposite foot, really creating a nice strong line down the leg. And finally, we're gonna warm up the core. So have your feet just wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna reach our arm down our leg and then squeeze through the side of our abs to stand and repeat. So we're really trying to lengthen and then crunch with the sides of our waist. And there it is, warm up complete. All right, let's set ourselves up for the first superset, body weight or with your band. If you have your band, you can go ahead and pop it around your legs just above your knees. And our first exercise is going to be a lateral crab walk. You're gonna start over on one side of your mat. You're gonna hinge your hips, pull the band apart with your knees, sink your hips down, and we're gonna walk over baby steps. Walk it. Now, whether or not you have a band, I really want you to focus on keeping your knees pulling apart. That is gonna activate the outer glute. Good. The lower you sink your hips, the more intense this is gonna be. And there it is, shake it out. Next up, we're gonna do some duck walks. Now, duck walks are very similar in concept, but instead of going side to side, we're gonna be walking forward. So hinge in the hips, pull those knees apart, booty goes down, chest up. We take baby steps forward. Now, the amount of steps you take for either of these really depends on how big your space is. So if you can only take 3 steps, that's fine. If you can take 10 steps, amazing. But I really want you to focus on continuing to sink low the entire time. And there it is. Okay, those are your first 2 exercises, nice and simple. If you have the band on, you're definitely gonna start to feel the burn a lot quicker. I already do. We're gonna repeat that from the top. Crab walks up next. Are you ready? Let's set ourselves up. Feet shoulders apart, toes turned out. Roll the shoulders down. Hands together. Let's set up, hips down. Walk it over. Good, keep a good distance between your feet. Try not to have them come too close because that immediately, if you have the band, takes the tension off of it. And there it is. Okay, final time, we're gonna do those duck walks. I feel like this has been very nice and activating for those glutes. Let's see how low we can sink those hips, guys. We're not gonna cheat ourselves. Bend into it, booty down, chest up, shoulders relaxed. Let's walk it out. Step, step, good. Sink it really low, especially if you're going body weight right now. Come on, get that booty down, chest up, cinching the core in to the center line. And 3, 2, 1. Here's 30 seconds. Moving on, superset number 2. Coming in, we are dropping to the ground and lying on our side. So, just like so. This is nice because it's very relaxing, but I promise you, don't get too comfortable because it's gonna burn. Okay, bend the bottom leg, straighten the top leg. We're gonna touch the toe down and then lift it nice and high, hold. Drop, touch, up, and hold. Keep it controlled. You can press your palm into the mat to really stabilize you. But you're gonna feel this again in that outer glute. Okay, here comes some core. We are going to pop up onto our elbow, bottom leg bent, top leg straight, lift the hips, square off your chest to the wall in front of you. We drop the hip down. We lift it up, really creating a hollowness here from the knee through the waist down into the elbow. Drop and lift. Push that elbow into the mat to elongate through the side of your neck. Great, and don't rush getting out of the top portion of that movement. Squeeze and hold, and then drop. You're also gonna feel the outer glute of that bottom leg also start to activate. Great work. Okay, guys, those were our 2 exercises. We're simply just gonna swivel ourselves around and do it on the other side. Over the next coming weeks, if you're gonna continue with Body Blueprint with me, we're gonna advance these movements. They're really going to get nice and crazy in a good way. So we're back to that side lying leg lift. I want you to focus, guys, on really squeezing that thigh. Get this leg as straight as possible. So tap, lift. Tap, lift. Good. And whoo, bring it in. That definitely is burning because it's pre-fatigued from that thigh plank on the other side. Let's do it. Bend the bottom leg, top leg straight, lift the hips, pushing through the forearm and the elbow. Open the chest, and let's hit it. Drop and lift. Come on, lift that hip higher. Moving up and down. Big exhale as we lift. Inhale as we lower. And let it relax. Okay, friends, we are moving on to something new. You are more than welcome to keep your booty band on pretty much the entire workout. If you want to take it off, for this next one, you can. We're gonna do slow mountain climbers. So wrist under shoulders, you're gonna lift up onto your toes. Really make sure we're not mountaining. Those hips are tucked under, you're squeezing the glutes. You drive the knee in, you step it back, and then switch. Keeping it slow. The wider you step your feet in that plank position, the more balance you'll feel. The closer you have those feet, the more stabilizing your core has to do. It'll be harder. Good, don't rush it. Exhale in, inhale through plank. Great work. All right, drop down to your forearms. Push those forearms into the mat. You can clasp your hands. You're gonna extend one leg out, really squeezing through the thigh and the knee. We touch across, we lift up, we touch side. I'm gonna scooch forward. Let's do it. So there's 3 points here. Side, high, side. Really focusing on only using that glute and not arching the back to lift the leg. And there it is. Okay, back to those mountain climbers. I want us to focus this time on really zoning in with our breath. You're gonna give me a big exhale as you bring that knee in, and then inhale. Did I say exhale or inhale? Big exhale as you bring the knee in. Big inhale as you step it back into plank. Ready? Let's set yourself up, press those palms in, elongate through the sides of the neck. Knees pop up. Let's do it. Exhale. Inhale, step. Exhale, drive. Inhale, step. Good. And drop those knees down, give yourself a slight stretch. And we're gonna repeat that cross leg lift on the other side. Down onto the forearms. Extend that leg out nice and strong. Point those toes, squeeze the front of your thigh. Let's get those 3 points. You cross, you lift, you tap, you lift. Really keeping your hip bones pointed down towards the mat here, guys. Try not to let that hip open up. And stretch it out. Okay, we're gonna stay here in the same sort of position, but we're gonna pop up onto our hands, making sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Really push, again, your palms into that mat, create a hollowness across your chest. From here, you're gonna bring one knee up, try and get it as 90 degrees as possible, point that toe. You're gonna poke 3 holes in the ceiling, and then crunch it in. Poke, 2, 3, bring that knee to the chest. Good, only moving from that glute, your back is strong and stable. And take a breather. Next up, we're gonna advance from those mountain climbers that we did and do something similar, but instead of driving our knees to our chest, we're gonna drive opposite knee to opposite elbow. Keeping it slow still. So on the exhale, try and make contact. Inhale through center, and then switch. Now do your best here to make contact. If you can't, get as close as you can get. Ooh, let's come up and just shake out those arms. They're doing a lot to support us here. I do understand. We are going to do the 3 pulse donkeys on the other side now, and then finish off the superset with the crossbody climbers. Are you ready? Shift into tabletop if you're not there already. Point that toe, lift the knee. Give me 3 precise pokes into the ceiling, then bring it in. Keeping that hip locked down towards the mat. And there it is. Okay, let's just take a breather. We're gonna do the crossbody climbers now. Shake out your wrists if they're hurting. I know a lot of people do struggle with wrists in plank position. Highly recommend you do some mobility and stretches and strengthening exercises. I do have some of those on my channel if you wanna go find them. But otherwise, let's crossbody mountain climber. Connect with your breath. It is your friend. It is your personal assistant during a workout. can make your life a lot easier if you use it, but also a lot harder if you ignore it. And there it is. Okay, we've made it to the final superset. You're gonna flip over onto your back. We've learned glute bridges already this week if you've been doing the other workouts, but this time we're gonna step our feet out wide, about mat width apart, toes turned out. That's really gonna put tension on the band if you do have one. On the exhale, vacuum seal your spine onto the mat, tuck those hips under, hands by the side. Let's squeeze up and down. Good. Make sure I'm getting a clean stamp of your spine on the mat every single time you drop that booty down. And let it relax. Legs come up into tabletop. You can flex your toes. From here, option 1, arms out, palms facing up. We crunch and reach the fingertips forward. Inhale down. Option 2 is gonna be to bring your fingertips to your ears, elbows nice and wide, chest crunches up. Inhale down. So you can either be here or here. Either one, make sure your knees are stacked over your hips. And let it relax. Okay, guys, one more time through each of those, and then we're gonna stretch ourselves out here. So set up for your glute bridge position. Nice and wide with those feet. Really pull your thighs apart. You're gonna feel that tension on the band if you have one on. And if you don't, definitely gonna feel more of your glute be engaged here. Tuck the hips under, imprint that spine. Let's do it. On the exhale, hips go up. Squeeze, inhale, lower, back down. And there it is. Okay, final working interval here. Set up for a successful tabletop crunch. Knees over hips. Flex those feet, arms out or by your ears. Really imprint and vacuum seal your mat to your spine to your mat. And let's finish strong. Exhale, inhale, release and lower. Keep it controlled and intentional. No rush reps here. And let's see how high we can get our chests up towards the ceiling. Really lift the upper back off the mat. And there it is. Fantastic work, guys. We are going to cool ourselves down. That was a nice intro to a lot of basic booty and core movements. And we're gonna stretch ourselves out now. So fantastic work. You have done an amazing job thus far. And this is where we get to just really say thank you to our bodies. So on the inhale, really roll up those hips. Maybe even try and bring your shoulder blades to touch. We are overextending here. You'll feel a stretch across your core, through the front of your thighs. And breathe. Go ahead and roll it down. Ankle crosses over opposite thigh, reach through, grab behind, And relax your head down. Tugging gently on that thigh to deepen the stretch across the glutes. Go ahead and switch it out. I hope you feel proud of yourself today. If that felt easy, it should have been. If that felt hard, that is really good too. You know, these movements can be very challenging depending on how slow you move, or if you had a band on, or just your basic fitness level, or how much experience you have with exercise. Over the next coming weeks, we are going to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, place your hands under your shoulders and we're lifting the hips up. So like I said, these movements were all just laying a foundation for, to build off of, shall I say. And things are gonna get really fun over the coming weeks. So I highly recommend that if you haven't considered, you should definitely consider doing the rest of Body Blueprints. Great. Tuck one leg under. And we lift. Great, and we're gonna switch it out for our final stretch here. We lift. And really take some deep breaths here, expanding your ribs as the air fills your belly. And feel your ribs collapse as you let it all out. And with that, go ahead and lower yourself and give yourself a big round of applause and a massive pat on the back. Great job, well done. That is day 4 of week 1. Smashed. I hope you are enjoying Body Blueprint so far. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe, because like 75% of you who watch my videos unsubscribe. And that hurts. I'm just kidding. I just love to see your face around here more, so hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I hope you are proud of yourself for showing up. I know that showing up is always the hardest part, but you did it and you went beyond, so I couldn't be more proud. Have a lovely day, because you definitely do deserve it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, friends.